Consider the number 44,100. The first part of this question asks you to use your calculator to determine the square root of this number. To do this, grab your calculator. For this example, I'll use a TI-83. You'll find the instructions are very similar to a TI-84, if that's what you have. For me, I have to hit second function square root. It's actually my x squared key, but you'll see the little yellow writing in the top left-hand corner shows the square root symbol. Then I enter my number, 44,100, close my bracket and hit enter. I know that the square root of this number is 210. Let's move that aside for a second. I'll write the number 210 here. The second part of this question asks us to use prime factorization to determine if it's a perfect square. So to do that, let's start by factoring 44,100. Use any factors that you like. For me, 100 times 441 seemed obvious. Continue to break down each one until you get to prime numbers, 2 and 2. 5 and 5, and do the same for 441. Again, use any factors that you want. In the end, our answers will be the same. Okay, I'll just write that in one list. My factors are 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5 times 5 times 7 times 7. Now, as you might have noticed in the previous instructions, it said that in perfect squares, all of your factors will appear in pairs, and that's exactly what we have here. 2 2s, 2 3s, 2 5s, and 2 7s. That means, first, that this is a perfect square, but secondly, that I can calculate the square root using this prime factorization. So to calculate the square root, I take one of each of these pairs of factors. 2 times 3 times 5 times 7. That makes 210. And as we showed earlier, we do know that the square root of this number is 210.